Good morning. It is day 63. Yesterday, day 62, was a rest day in Whanganui. It was also a rainy day, so very rainy at times. So we took the opportunity to be off trail and do our resupply for the Araroas, which we have sent on to Makahika Outdoor Centre, and we now have 3 to 4 days food, probably more like 4 even though it's only 3 days. We're heading into the Araroas now. We bussed this morning on a very early connect bus from Whanganui to Palmerston. I got my new shoes, which I will show you in a minute, and very nice. They'll be cleaned for all of 5 minutes. And we are walking 25k today. We caught another bus out of town to Summerhill, Ruapehu Road, where we found another coffee shop. And then now we are walking down Turatia Road, I think. And we are back on the TA at kilometre 1514, and we have 24 and a half kilometres to go to Moturimu shelter, where we will spend the night camping, and then the next night Ian and Frank's hut, which is another shelter, I think. Okay, I will see you on the trail. Bye. So we are coming down these stairs onto the green corridor, which goes on and off the road apparently. At least it does take us off the road for some of the way. Some people who've been following me may be wondering why I kind of didn't post for quite a bit. Things have gotten a bit behind, and that is because in the middle of the North Island on a lot of the tracks there is, and Whanganui River and National Park, there's very little coverage. Even if you've got mobile data, there's just no service, so I couldn't upload anything in a lot of those places. So yeah, that is what happened. And then I'm not sure in the Araroas how much coverage there is either, probably very little. So we've got about 8 days. There might be coverage in an odd place, but yeah, once again I might get a bit behind, even further behind, but never mind, I will upload them over time. Okay, cheers, see ya. We're walking along a lovely little stream. Side a lovely little stream. Long grass is a bit hard to see, but it's there. Yeah. And we're walking along the pylons now. And if you're wondering why we skipped all the way from Whanganui to Palmerston, it is because it was actually, we're going this way, I see an orange triangle. It was a lot of road walking, and also a pretty dangerous river mouth estuary crossing. I think it's the Turakina, but I will have to check that, which has shifting sands. Somebody crossed it recently and they got quite bogged down in mud and were quite concerned for their safety coming over there, so we decided just to skip that bit and get onto the Araroas while we're hoping for a good window of fine weather to get through the Araroas, which is notorious for having narrow windows of fine weather. Okay, catch you later. So there is a bridge we've just come over this beautiful little stream, and then there is a sign saying no entry down the lower road, and we are going up Turitea Road, which is turning into more of a just a track. Okay, catch you later. We are still on Turitea Road. There seems to be a service road for a few lifestyle properties, maybe. It's getting more and more beautiful up here. Lots of old logs. Oh, now it's telling us no entry. Not sure no entry where. Where it's no entry to. Water supply catchment. We can go up the road. Now on Greens Road, which is a track, and there is a lot of forestry. A lot of monoculture. Oh yay. And we're going up this way. There's some lovely bush on the other side, which is very nice. Okay, catch you soon. Oh, there's a white foxglove. Rather a nice spot here. We are going up here up a hill, and there's a little bit of seal here, and we have a pedestrian route ahead of us with our orange triangle and our TA sign, and this is the view after being in a valley. Quite beautiful. So down, we're going down before we go up. Yeah, so onto another road and then up into back track after a few kilometres, a few more kilometres. I want to say thank you to all the volunteers, because I imagine it was volunteers that mowed this track and the last, maybe the green belt, not sure, but probably this track, because I doubt it's used by too many other people other than TA walkers. Very nice, nicely mown, wide track for us. So nice, thank you. We're taking the upper road. We've got 3 more K to go on this road. This is Araroa Reserve, which I think is possibly where somebody said you could free camp. But if you look at the road here, you will see that there have been many hoons doing many burnouts. So I do not think it will be a very pleasant place to camp at night. Potentially hoons with alcohol involved. So we certainly will not stay there. We will be going up the track, up the back track to the Moturimu shelter. Good afternoon. So I am at the official halfway point on this year's Te Araroa Trail, the 25 to 26 years. Yep, at kilometre 1529. So that's pretty cool. Even though I'm not doing the whole trail this year, I've made it to the halfway point of the whole trail. Yeah, exciting times. And here comes Linda to celebrate with me. Might have to have something out of my food bag to celebrate. Okay, catch you later. am at the start of the backtrack now, and this is the bridge. And oops, probably can't see that well for the sun. Lovely river. Lovely, lovely river. And that is the way we have come. And oops, heading this way. And there is our TA sign saying backtrack as well. All good, we're on the right track. There's also a mountain bike track, so I may have to look out for mountain bikes. Got about 8 k's to go, I think. Actually there. And here is this beautiful little stream that I am walking beside. And it's a nice shady track and a fairly easy gradient, which is very nice because it is reasonably hot in the sun, but there's a beautiful breeze down here, and the shade and the river keep it cool, so it's great because it's after 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably got about 6.5 or 7 k's to go for the shelter. So, a view. Have a look at that. I was not expecting to come out into this view. But there you are. Wind farm. And I am going around there. Come out onto a gravel road and farmland again, and it looks like they go down this way. I'm just keeping an eye on my GPS because there's quite a few roads going off in all directions, roads and tracks, so it's just a case of figuring out which is the correct one. But it looks like we are on a road again for a while and then back into some form of bush or pine potentially, although I hope not. Okay, it's about 5 p.m. now. Probably got about half an hour to go, maybe. Okay, see you. So we have a stile to get over. There are these big gates. It's forestry and logging all the way now to the shelter. So not too exciting. Probably won't take any more footage today. Yeah, I've got to cross that bridge. Cross that bridge when I come to it. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. One more little video. Here we are, Moturimu shelter. Looks absolutely gorgeous. Places to put tents. Looks like there's quite a few people here. It is 5:45. It's a bit longer than I anticipated. And it's been a long day because we got up at 5:15 a.m. to catch a bus for an hour, and then did our shopping and then got going maybe at about 11:15, so it has been a big day. Anyway, here now, and good night. Looks like the shelter is full, so I will be putting my tent up. Good night.